What's up, Ohio? Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Broulis Beat Report. I am your host, Nick Broulis. This edition of the Broulis Beat Report is brought to you, as always, by Cafe 80s. If you would like to follow them, please feel free to find them at Facebook. All you do is simply go up to the search bar where you find your friends and type in Cafe 80s and they'll pop right up. Feel free to give them a like and you'll see where they're going to be playing at next. You can also, please feel free to visit their website at thecafe80s.net. That'll also tell you where they're playing at next. You can also check out their playlist and see the type of songs that they play. And if you love 80s music, especially live 80s music like I do, it's definitely worth the time to go check it out. Well, Week 5 is here of the NFL. And it starts tonight, Thursday, October 6th, with the Cardinals visiting the 49ers. Now, before I get to my picks, I do want to let you know that this week, Jacksonville, Kansas City, New Orleans, and Seattle, all 4 teams are on a bye. So they will not be included in my predictions, obviously, because they are not playing. And also, before I get to my predictions, my email is Nick, N-I-C-K, Broulis, B as in boy, R-O-U-L-I-S, 8404 at yahoo.com. So if you want to give me a follow on Twitter and see what I'm, throwing out there, maybe something you might not know about, please feel free to give me a follow on Twitter, or any comments about this podcast or any articles that I'm writing about, please feel free to send me an email and let me know what you think. Okay, well, here we go. Starting with Thursday Night Football, Cardinals at the 49ers. I'm going to take Arizona, but here's a little side note for all you fantasy football fans out there. Carson Palmer will not be playing due to a concussion. Drew Stanton will be getting the start at quarterback. Next up, Eagles visiting the Lions. I'm going to take Detroit. Bears at the Colts. I'm going to actually take Chicago on the road. And here's a little side note for you. This is why I'm going to pick Chicago. Brian Hoyer is scheduled to start the game. If he wins, I think this starts a quarterback controversy in Chicago with him and Jay Cutler. My opinion. Titans at the Dolphins. I'm actually going to take the Titans on this because I think the Dolphins are that bad of a team on offense. Grab my little pen here real quick. Next up, I have the Redskins at the Ravens. No doubt I'm going to take the Ravens at home, especially after their 1-point loss at home last week to Oakland. Texans visiting the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings are going to stay undefeated. Jets visiting Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. Steelers are going to run all over them. Falcons at the Broncos. I have been picking all year long against Denver. Well, guess what? That changes this week. I'm going to take the Denver Broncos. Bengals are visiting AT&T Stadium. This is my upset pick of the week. I'm actually going to take Cincinnati to go into Big D and take down the Cowboys. Bills visiting the Los Angeles Rams. I'm actually going to take the Buffalo Bills on the road. Chargers visiting the Oakland Raiders. I'm going to take Oakland for sure. Then the Sunday night game, Giants visiting the Green Bay Packers. I'm going to take the Pack at home. Then the Monday night game, Tampa Bay visits Carolina. I am actually going to pick the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I don't know if you would even call this an upset or not, the way Carolina's been playing. I don't know what you think, but I'm going to take Tampa Bay on the road. Now, for the hometown game, the Cleveland Browns welcome reinstated quarterback Tom Brady and the New England Patriots to First Energy Stadium in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. I think you know where I'm going to go with this. I really do think that the New England Patriots are going to have a field day against the Browns. But, a couple years ago, a couple seasons ago, New England rolled into town and Tom Brady looked bad. Yeah, it was a decisive Cleveland Browns victory. So, I don't see that happening here. I really do see the New England Patriots getting the win here in Tom Brady's return. So, we'll see how I do. Last week I went 8 for 15. Hopefully I get 3/4 of the picks right on this one, but we shall see. I will have my Week 5 review next week after the conclusion of Monday Night Football between the Buccaneers and the Panthers. So, that does it for this edition of the Broulis Beat Report. I do want to take the time to thank you for joining me here on the Broulis Beat Report. My name is Nick Broulis, and until next time, have a good one, everybody.